Hey, what's up, guys? It's Patrick back on a Veterans View, and today I wanted to do a part two of potential benefits that you'd get if you do decide to join the military. The first one I'd say that is a huge benefit is the new blended retirement system. It's not really new anymore. I think it took effect January of 2018. But in a way, it gives you as the serviceman or servicewoman a lot more hands-on in terms of setting up your retirement account. And with the blended retirement system, I'm going to be doing a totally separate video where I just talk about the ins and outs of the blended retirement system versus the legacy retirement system, which was the old retirement system. I'm going to talk about the thrift savings plan, or TSP, which is the account that you'll be utilizing in conjunction with your blended retirement system. And we're also going to cover VA home loan. It's a huge benefit. My wife and I used this to purchase a brand new home in Colorado back in 2013. Some of the big takeaways for the VA home loan are zero money down, when most banks typically want between 10 and 20% down. There's still going to be no PMI, which in essence is insurance on the loan in the event that you default. You can typically have a little bit lower of a credit score to qualify when purchasing a home versus somebody who's getting a conventional home loan. And I'm going to do a separate video with the VA home loan, just going into the ins and outs and how the process works, what to expect, what you need to do in order to utilize the benefit. It's pretty straightforward. It's just a little time consuming because some of the documents you have to get, you're requesting from the federal government, and it can take some time. Then you've also got MWR Rentals on base. So depending on what type of base you're on, you can have access to different rental opportunities. So for instance, I've been on bases where you can rent travel trailers if you want to go camping. You can rent ATVs or four-wheelers. You can rent boats. A lot of this stuff is just really dependent on the base you're on, where the base is located, what is located around the base or near the base. Another big one would be the discounted tickets for attractions. So this could be stuff like discounted rates on Disneyland tickets, on SeaWorld, Six Flags, Legoland, Knott's Berry Farm, Disney World. There is a huge list of different theme parks and attractions that you can get discounted tickets on or through. And you'll be able to see the price difference because it's hundreds of dollars per ticket that you're saving. And if you've got a family of 4 or 5, that hundreds of dollars turns into thousands of dollars. Then you've got job training or schooling for spouses. So this program is called MyCAA. And what they do is they offer scholarships for military spouses who want to get schooling in some type of like transferable field. So something that if you were to PCS or get a new duty assignment, your spouse would be able to take that skill if he or she was working, and be able to hopefully fill a similar role at your new base or duty assignment. Then you've also got the GI Bill that you can transfer to your spouse or to your children. This is nice if you, as the serviceman or servicewoman, have already completed all of your schooling and you think schooling's not going to be on the horizon for you. You can transfer all or whatever remaining portion of your GI Bill that you do have. Now, for this one, there are certain service requirements that you have to have. There's so much time you've already had to be in the military. And then if you want to transfer to your spouse, there's a certain period of time. And then if you want to transfer to your children, there is a different period of time. You've also got tuition assistance, which you as the serviceman or servicewoman can use while you're in the military. So what this does is, with your commander's approval, so for us in the Army, it was our company commander, who's a captain. As long as there are no unfavorable actions pending against you, it's $4,500 per year that you can use for schooling. So this is nice because it's a simple process to get approved for, and you can start taking classes while you are active duty. I used this benefit for probably about 4 of the years that I was in. So for the Army specifically, the way that you sign up for them, so you've got Go Army Ed, which is the system that the Army uses to track it. So what you would have to do is you would have to enroll and sign up, do everything through Go Army Ed, and then you'd need to do the same thing for the particular school that you are looking at joining. And pretty much once all those are done, they kind of get blended together so that the school can get paid and you can start taking your classes. The military star card. With the military star card, this can be a blessing or it can be a curse in disguise, depending on how responsible you are. So for me specifically, after graduating basic training, I got to AIT down at Fort Huachuca, and within the first week I was there, I got a military star card. What this allows you to do is it allows you to make purchases at AFES, retailers, and approved retailers on base. So your post exchange or your base exchange, the gas station on base, you can use it to get fuel, and most of the restaurants. Or now where this can be a curse is if you chose to get a military star card and you max it out and continuously keep the card maxed out. What I did my first week at Fort Huachuca, I got a military star card, and at the time the Xbox 360 Elite had just came out, so of course I bought one of those along with a new TV and maxed the card out. Now the nice thing is I was wise enough to pay that card off and keep it paid off. But what they do is they operate similarly to any other type of credit card or charge card, or not charge card, but store card, like a Kohl's card or JCPenney's card. is over time, they increase your limit. So for me, my initial limit was $850. And 8 years later, when I got out, it was almost $10,000. Now, I never requested they raise my limit. They just slowly chose to do that over time. And then with the Military Star Card, you've also got the Chase Military Star Card. So this can be used the same way the regular Military Star Card can be used on base at any of the retailers and stuff that I listed. But it's also a traditional credit card where you can use it off base, anywhere that Visa or MasterCard are accepted. Two other benefits I do want to mention before I go ahead and finish this video would also be your gym access. So for you and all of your dependents, so your spouse and your children, as long as they're enrolled in DEERS, you have access to all the base gyms for free. Depending on what type of base you're on, the base could have swimming pools. Those are included. Saunas, hot tubs, racquetball, rock climbing, different fitness classes that they offer on base that you can sign up for. And then the last one would be childcare. Every base I've been on, large or small, they have a childcare center. So for servicemen and women who have young children that are not of school age, they have childcare on base you can take your children to, which is nice because they have all the accreditations that any other childcare facility would have off base. But what's nice is you don't have to leave the base to utilize those. So you don't have to worry about traffic, because a lot of bases do get backed up in the morning if you're trying to get onto base. They're close by, so if something happens while you're at work, it's a little bit easier to get to them versus if they were at an off-base facility. But yeah, with that, I'm going to go ahead and end my part 2 of the benefits breakdown video. Once again, if you guys have any questions whatsoever, leave them in the comments down below. Please like this video if you like the material, and then if you want to see more of my videos coming out in the future, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications. With that, take care. I'll see you guys later.